Hey everyone, welcome back to Code of the Row. Today we're going to explore how you can take input from users and display output in C++. This is essential for making your programs interactive, and we'll be using two important tools, which is the cin for input and cout for output. So let's break it down line by line as we write the code. Alright, so I set up my hello world.cpp file that we've been using in this series. Let's start by talking about how to display output using cout. So in C++, we use the cout in order to just display text or values onto the screen. So let's just run this simple example. So I'll go ahead and run this G++ and it'll just say hello world after I run my hello world like so. So in this line, the cout stands for console output. We're using it to print the string message hello world on the screen, and this less than sign together is called the stream insertion operator. It sends the text to the output stream. And this end L at the end of the line stands for end line. It moves the cursor over to the next line so that the output appears on a new line. As you can see here under this hello world, we have a new blank line under it. So let me go ahead and actually erase this part and just add the semicolon here. And now when I actually run this, you'll see it just says hello world and there's no extra line under this. So now in order for us to take input from the user, I'm simply just going to use the cin. So let me start off with a simple example. So I'm going to have a string called name and an int age. And now for the cout, I'm simply just going to ask enter your name. And I'm not going to add the end line here because I want it to be on the same line as what they enter. And then I'm going to type in cin, and then we'll get the variable name. And we know it's a type string because we initialized it up here. And then for the int age, let's go ahead and try to ask them for their age. So I'm just going to say enter your age like so. And then a cin that's going to say age. So let's go over what's happening. So first we declare two variable types, a name, which is the type string, and this is going to be to store the user's name. And the age is a type int, which is going to be to store their age. And then we're simply going to print out enter your name, and the user will be able to enter their own name, and it'll save as the name variable. We write cin to take input from the user. So in this case, it'll be me. So let's go ahead and actually run this. So what I'm going to do next is just do cout name like so, and I'll actually add the end line. And then I want to do a cout age like so. So let's go ahead and actually run this. So when I run this, it's going to say enter your name, and it'll wait till I type in something. So I'm just going to type in row, and then it'll say enter your age, and I'll just do something like 999. And then it's going to print out the following as we saved it, because I saved my name as row into the name variable and saved my integer 999 into the age variable. And this is exactly what it prints out. And now the program was able to take input from the user and print it back with a personalized message. So this is how the core of the cin and cout work together to make your programs interactive. One thing to note about the cin is that it reads input up to the first space when using a string. So if that user enters a name with a space, the cin will only capture the first part. So let me go ahead and show you an example. So when I rerun this code, I'm going to write row, 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 row a bunch of times. And you'll see that it simply just entered row, only the first part. So if you want to capture input with spaces, you'll need to use the get line. So let me show you how to do that. So above where we do the cout, so right below where we have enter your name, I'm just going to do a get line, cin name, like so. So from here, I'm going to simply erase that cin name, and I'm going to type in cin.ignore, like so. And then I want to call the get line cin name, like this. And it's going to give us an error, and that's because we actually need to include that library into our C++ file. So under this hashtag include iostream, I'm going to do hashtag include string. And now this get line error will go away, like so. And now when I go ahead and run this, so I'll just type in row, 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 row a bunch of times, and then I'll just type in whatever age, and now it's going to print out exactly how we input it. So it'll just say row, 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 and 918 here. And that's pretty much the basics of the input, the console input, and the console output. If this video helped you understand input and output in C++, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Code of the Row for more beginner-friendly C++ tutorials. Thanks for watching, like, subscribe, comment below what you want to see next, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.